Welcome to this episode of Little Did You Know Travel. I'm Damian Little. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for traveling with me today. Today we're checking out potentially one of the best airport airline lounges in the United States. It's the United Polaris Lounge, an exclusive lounge, only for international business class passengers. And boy, was I impressed. There are only 6 Polaris lounges in the world, all of which are located in the United States at United Airlines major international hubs in Washington Dulles, Newark, New Jersey, Houston, Texas, Chicago O'Hare, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. Now, the one we're visiting today is at Washington Dulles outside the nation's capital, and the way to get to this lounge is fairly easy. When you get off the train and you arrive into the C concourse, the top of the escalators, you will make a left-hand turn. The Polaris Lounge is located right across the hallway from the United Club. Now, these two lounges are totally different purposes. The United Club is a membership-based lounge where people pay for membership and is more basic, and in all honesty, quite useless. But across the hall at the Polaris Lounge, for confirmed business class passengers on long-haul international, it is a whole nother world. It is fantastic. So let's visit this beautiful lounge. Hello, how are you? The check-in was pretty straightforward. I just provided my boarding pass, which in this case was for an Austrian Airlines flight to Vienna, booked in business class, and that got me access to this lounge. So again, any Star Alliance partner airline that is long-haul international business or first class for those airlines that offer that like Lufthansa, you will get access to this Polaris Lounge. It is gorgeous. Just look at the decor of this place. Again, it just opened up in November of 2021. It's early in the day. This lounge becomes very busy at the peak times for these international long-haul flights, which normally occur from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. But this was a little bit after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but just an open lounge, super clean, gorgeous, and empty, which really made me happy. Now, some of the services weren't functioning at this point, like the buffet, but we would see that open up within about an hour of my arrival. Some self-service options, just a gorgeous lounge. And the best part is I was greeted by a United Airlines agent when I entered the lounge, welcoming me, asking about what flight I'm on, and really just wanted to show me around this lounge. And you'll notice it has a dining room, it has showers, it has a full bar, and we're going to approach the buffet area. Again, it's not set up at this point yet, but you talk about a buffet. This thing was impressive for an airline lounge.
Welcome to the United Airlines Polaris Lounge in Washington Dulles Airport. This place is beautiful. It's amazing. It just opened up in the fall. It's very restrictive who has access to this lounge. You have to be a paid or upgraded business class passenger. You can use miles as well on a United flight or any Star Alliance member flight. So it can be in business class or first class, and it has to be long-haul international. So flights to Asia and Europe do grant you access, but you must be in a premium cabin. This isn't a status thing. This is just that you have an expensive ticket. If you are flying in economy and you are Star Alliance Gold and have that status, you go to the United Club, which is many steps below this. There's a full restaurant here. I'm going to go have a Polaris Burger. The bar, you can see behind me, is very high end. It's not cheap liquor, so we'll check that out in a bit. So this is the United Polaris Lounge in Washington Dulles. Gorgeous place. There is a sit-down restaurant. That's where I'm at right now. I just got my cocktail. I have no idea what this thing is. I'm not sure I like it. It's good, but it's not my thing. Whatever, it's free. That's the best thing. A full menu in the restaurant. It's limited, but it's a menu. I'm getting a burger. There's a cocktail menu. There's a full bar, high-end stuff that is, we'll take a look at in a moment. So this lounge, beautiful. I've been to the Polaris Lounge in San Francisco, and for some reason this one feels really, really different. It's It's big but not huge, and it feels more exclusive. It reminds me of a high-end hotel's lobby, and you can go in a restaurant, eat what you want, not be charged. You can go to the bar and drink what you want, not be charged. And the thing that really impressed me when I walked up the steps, there is a gate guard, I call them, right at the door of the lounge, and make sure you have access. That man was very pleasant, but did his job. I walked up the steps and I was greeted by another United representative. She's like a reservation agent or a gate agent that works in the lounge, so if you have problems. She greeted me by name because I guess the guy down below called up and gave me a tour of the lounge. That little free touch there was amazing, and it probably only happened because it is early in the day. It's about 1 o'clock, so the international flights aren't really, it's early, I'm really early, so but that little touch, man, United, if you get one place like that, you keep up your ground game like this, you just got to improve that onboard service. I mean, I will, if I fly international business class, United will be my last choice in this airlines at right now, because it just isn't there. Now, I'm flying Austrian today, my first time on Austrian's long-haul business. They have a chef on board, and allegedly the catering is just superb, and that's where United's failing right now in catering, but we'll see. So the Polaris Lounge at Washington Dulles, if you can ever get access to this place, man, come early, come hungry, hydrate, because it's free-flowing and it's gorgeous.
So here's a look at the dining room in the Polaris Lounge. Spacious, nice, table service, great service, food, darn good. I did get a simple burger, but man, these fries, oh, they were great. I wanted just more fries, but I just ordered another burger, so I got more fries. Don't judge me. Cocktail offerings, here's the cocktail menu. You could really get whatever you wanted. They have a whole bar list as well. I got the thing called Hella Good. It was all right. Not my thing, but if we look at the food menu, you'll notice that there is a breakfast option and kind of a lunch dinner option. This lounge does open in the morning because flights do leave early in the morning out of Dulles as well for long haul international. So in the morning you got some great options, in the afternoon as well. The service was restaurant quality, detailed service, constantly kept my glass full with water, sparkling water, and overall a great experience. If you prefer to drink at the bar, well, you can look. The selection of the bar is quite high end. We're not dealing with cheap plastic bottles of vodka here. Good stuff. They even had Belvedere, my favorite Polish vodka. Don't drink that Grey Goose stuff. French should not make vodka. I also had a beer, a little bit of snacks. The bartender was also amazing. Very attentive service. He works at the Four Seasons downtown as well. So clearly high-end staff at this lounge. At this point, the buffet was starting to open up. This was early on. I wanted to get some photos before people picked it over. Some cold options, salad, sandwiches, some olive oil, and stuff to dip your bread in. Also some hot options as well. They were very good at making sure the food stayed fresh and updated, which was great. And if you just wanted to pick out and have a dessert, they did have some hot and cold desserts as well. So really an impressive food offering on the buffet at this Polaris Lounge.
So not only is this lounge amazing, it also has showers. Very awesome. Great for long-haul international flights. And getting off a plane's the worst, but it's 2:30 Eastern time, so that's 3 in the morning Austria time. So I'm gonna get a nice little shower before I get on the plane. I'm gonna steal those slippers. But beautiful place. But also just having a private clean toilet is nice.
I had a nice, great, quick shower and then left the lounge and hopped into a train to head back over to the gates that my flight was leaving to do a little more lounge hopping. Well, here we are back in the A-B gates. Gonna head over to the Virgin Atlantic Clubhouse in Terminal A. B, I have access with that with my American Express Platinum card, I think. If not, I'll head to the Turkish Airlines Lounge. But lounge hopping's kind of fun. But I tell you what, nothing's going to beat that Polaris Lounge. That thing was awesome. I had 2 burgers. That's why I'm fat. But they were good. And they were free. And I probably drank too much. Oh well. And the Air France KLM Lounge is open. I could go in there,
But in my experience, they're pretty lame. I'm gonna head to the Virgin Atlantic Club, see how that is. Let's see if I can get in here with my Amex card. It says I can, so we will try.
Well, successfully got in with my American Express Platinum card. This lounge is not part of Priority Pass. Just having an American Express Platinum card got me into this lounge. A smaller lounge, and I liked it because it had great airside views. I mean, the plane is literally in the lounge, but I started looking around like, where's the food? Where's the drink? And there was really nothing set up. There was really no one at the bar, and I was a bit confused until I found a seat and figured things out. And I kind of really like the way that they're running this lounge, because there's table service and you have a menu you order online from.
Here we are at the Virgin Atlantic Clubhouse at Dulles Airport. Now, the only reason I have access to this is Virgin Atlantic doesn't have any alliance partnership. They do have a quite close partnership with Delta Airlines, but it doesn't do me any good. I'm flying Star Alliance, Austrian Airlines, but the only reason I'm in this lounge is because I have an American Express Platinum card, which gets me in. The lounge is quite well run. You scan a QR code, you can order what you want, drinks, food. They have burgers, chicken sandwiches, some small bites. I hit go on the app. I got my beer and my water like that pretty quick. And literally there's a nose of a Saudi Arabian Airlines jet like literally touching the lounge, and then it's the wing of Turkish Airlines. So a very, very cool lounge, but small. But if you have an Amex Platinum card, not a bad place to stop at Dulles Airport, especially later in the evening. Here we are at the Lufthansa Lounge at Dulles Airport. This is my final stop of my lounge hopping around Dulles. So, so far, first lounge, clearly the best. The United Polaris Lounge is one in a million. I mean, it is a damn good lounge, and it's definitely the best lounge at this airport, potentially in the United States. Polaris lounges do exist in Newark, in Chicago, in Los Angeles, and in San Francisco. I've been to the one in San Francisco. I did definitely like the one in Dulles a lot better. Now I'm in the Lufthansa Lounge. This is the Lufthansa Senator Lounge. People with Star Alliance Gold access gets access to the Senator Lounge. It's a little step above regular business class lounge. Hot food, higher end beverages. This lounge is very crowded. So Lufthansa did unfortunately cancel one of their flights. So there's 2 flights a day to Frankfurt. Their earlier flight, which operates on an Airbus A330, canceled. So everyone's been rebooked. I'm on Austrian Airlines today, so I'm good. I know some people rebooked on my flight to Vienna and then rerouted from there. Some people booked on Scandinavian and then Turkish and TAP Portugal. So it really depends on their final destination. But this lounge is solid, and the Senator Lounge just recently reopened after COVID. Downstairs is the business class lounge. I haven't been down there yet because why? I know it's less than this lounge. The cool thing about this, my aircraft, my Austrian 767-300 is parked at a gate that has direct access to the lounge, meaning when they call for boarding here in a couple minutes, I will board instantly from the lounge, which is pretty cool. So no going to the gate. So Lufthansa Lounge, pretty solid. It's very crowded in here, so it's very difficult to film a lot. Some hot food, there's some pretzels, there's some German beer, there's some different alcohol. So a solid lounge if you're in the B concourse and have Star Alliance Gold status, or fly in a Star Alliance carrier in business class.
Thanks for watching this episode of Little Did You Know Travel. In the upcoming weeks, stay tuned for new episodes for my trip to Europe.